There's nothing better than a trip to the junkyard. I like walking through. I like finding all the motors. So much cool stuff. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. But I cannot buy anything. I cannot bring anything new home. Also me. Hey, look at this new motor. Hello everybody, I'm Richard Holder, and as always, welcome to the channel. When I head down to West Tech Performance to do lots of dyno testing, I like to take a couple of hours off and, head over to a local wrecking yard. But on this trip, I promised myself, okay, this is me, Richard. You don't have any money. You don't have any room. You cannot buy any motors. This is also me. Hey, look at this LH6 that I just found. I have to get this. So I went around the wrecking yard, saw lots of cool stuff, found lots of cool motors, and this time I even bought one. So right off the bat, first row down the wrecking yard, a couple of FEs, Thunderbird. And then right next to it, a truck. That's a 2-barrel version. That was a 4-barrel version over there. Got a little Buick action going on. Inline 6-cylinder Mercedes, but cool dual carbs. Another Buick. This one's a 78 LeSabre. I think I just want the Quadrajet. Okay guys, what engine is this? Always got to stop and see these. Mark IV, big block in a truck. Q-jet manifold. Those are always good finds. Be cool if it was a 4-bolt block. And it is a 454 4-barrel. Man, the Buicks are out in force here. Another little Buick Skylark. Fancy aluminum intake. So this is kind of cool. A rusty old Quadrajet. Look at that. Yeah, somebody had their motor replaced. See, in a Corvette. Hey, look what we have here. Big block Chevy. Let's see what head castings these are. So we're walking down the rows. See if we can see anything cool. Atlas. I imagine we'll see lots of these. Normally do. Got 862 heads on it, so it's a 4.8 or a 5.3. Hey, look, right next to that one. Another one. More 862 heads. And this makes 3 in a row. Guess what kind of heads? That's right, 862s. Everybody's got 862s today. Yep, check that out. So this is a cool find if you take a look at the VIN code. 799 heads. This is an LC9 aluminum 5.3 in this Denali. That's a good score. I don't know why they totaled this car. Problem is, it doesn't look like it's damaged anywhere, so I'm wondering if the engine or trans went, but still, an aluminum one, 799 heads. It's a good deal. Like the LS's, the Hemis are always good to find too. This one's got no intake on it. You got to watch out for these, make sure there was no fire, and also that they didn't lose a valve seat Toss parts all through the intake manifold and the rest of the motor. So you got something cool here. A Ford could be a 5 liter, a 5.8 liter, and here's how you tell. There are obviously other ways too, but this is a 351. To see what year it is. PowerTech 4.7 liter V8 high output. I know a lot of guys have been asking about this one. This is the first one I've seen in the wrecking yard, but honestly I really haven't been looking, but here it is. And again, 862s. Nothing but 862s today, except for that one set of 799s on an LC9. I think I should grab that one. Okay, here's something a little different than 706s. Same deal, but you know, different number at least. Ford 5 liter. The truck intake manifold, they definitely want to test that. See how it compares to the HO. Another 5.8 liter. See if this is a hydraulic roller. '92, nope, still an early one. So this is always a junkyard favorite. Gen 6 454. Looks all complete. This is a 2000 7.4 liter EFI. These are good starting points for builds. You could run it with a factory fuel injection, or a lot of times we just take the fuel injection off, stick a carburetor distributor in there, and away you go. Stick a cam in it. It's 425 horse or so the way that we test it. These are good. So this is something I don't see every day. Look at that. 8 liter V10 Dodge truck. This is maybe the second one of these that I've ever seen in here. Let's check and see if it's been crashed. A lot of these Atlases here too. More tech. 6 cylinders. I need to get mine back together. So I found another interesting one today. This is a 2000 2500 Silverado. This is actually a 6 liter. Go ahead and show you the VIN code on this, but the interesting thing about this is a 2000. It's actually got iron heads on it. I was looking for the casting numbers, so I'm like, wait, those don't have casting numbers on them. And that's because this is an iron-headed LQ4 6 liter. Good to have the short block, but you know, the iron heads I don't think are too desirable, at least to me. I'd rather have the aluminum 317 heads. That's the number that I was looking for when I came over, but definitely iron block, iron head LQ4. Go over, take a look at some of these big trucks. So you think we just walk right by you, right? Another Vortec with 706. Nothing but LS's in here. Here's another one right next to it. 706. That's 4.8 and 5.3s like we normally see. Look, convertible van. Next to an LS with 706 heads. And another LS with 706 heads. No shortage of 5.3s and 4.8s. One more at the end here. And 706s. So the 706s are trying to make a comeback here from the 862s. Cadillac North Star actually in a Cadillac hearse, so it's PT Cruiser. Down in there, got a little turbo. See, is the intercooler still on? The pipe's off. But intercooler's still there. That's cool. It'd be cool to have a 2.4 turbo twin cam motor in my Omni, but I'm staying old school, 8 valve. So I'm surprised I haven't seen any of the 3800 supercharged motors yet. We'll keep looking as we're walking through this section. A couple NA ones though. More 2.4 turbo goodness. I'm walking by things like this to catch my eye. Twin snorkeling scoop. It's got a 95 Buick Roadmaster. Guess what that means? That's right. LT motor of some sort. Let's see. Oh, 5.7 liter LT1-esque Opti going on. Good builder or start for a DZ302. For you 3800 guys, I ran a test comparing these intake manifolds, the aluminum one versus the composite one on these 3800s on the engine dyno, and then we even put the little inserts in them to shorten the runner length, so that video is up, you can check that out. There seem to be endless NA versions of this 3800. Haven't seen any supercharged ones yet, but we'll keep looking. Okay, finally, there is a supercharger. Just makes me happier when I see them. I'm not going to get it, but it's nice to know that it's here. This one is in the Grand Prix 2004. It's got the bigger throttle body and stuff. I like these motors. Time to get a bath. Okay guys, there you have it. Obviously, I am not to be trusted around wrecking yards. I do like heading over there. I like walking up and down the rows. There's always lots and lots of cool stuff to see. But let me ask you guys, what was your favorite one? What is the other one that I maybe should have picked up? Should I have picked up that 6-liter, the early iron-headed version? What about the V10 Dodge in the truck? I don't have and have not run V10 motors. So what do you think? Should I have picked up that V10? What about the iron-headed LT1? What about another supercharged L32? I mean, there's lots and lots of cool stuff to choose from. And that's the problem with wrecking yards. That's why I love going over there. So there's so many things that are cool, that are desirable, that scream, hey Richard, you really have to take me home. I don't deserve to be here sitting here. You need to take me home and you need to dyno me. but unfortunately, the funds are not endless, and I cannot take all of them home. And I obviously don't even have room for all this stuff. I don't have room for the LH6 that I have, and that's right, it is not an LC9, it is actually an LH6. Somebody had pointed that out, so we took a look at all of the data, and obviously it is an LH6, which is still cool. Aluminum motor, 799 heads, got a better than LM7 camshaft in it. It has the good Trailblazer SS late truck intake manifold and the bigger throttle body and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this thing together. I'm going to do an AFM DOD delete. I'm going to put a cam, going to put springs in it. We're going to run it on the dyno, and if everything's perfect, then I'm actually going, because I don't have room, I'm going to go ahead and probably offer this one up for sale. So let me know if you guys are interested, but I will not do that until after I've run this thing and verified that this thing is good. I'm pretty sure that it is, but we want to put it on the dyno and obviously make sure. So when I do that, that one will be offered up for sale, and if this works out well, maybe this will be an ongoing thing. But you guys let me know. Until then, armature holder, please make sure, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff. I'm going to keep going to the wrecking yard.